For example, let me tell you two things I know about you. If you're a parent and you're normal. If you're a parent and you're normal, look at this next slide. Here's what I know. There's never a time where you don't love your children. There's never a time where you do not love your children. Yes, you might want to trade them in. Sell them to the gypsies. Okay, you might want to kill them, wring their neck. But there's never a time where you don't love your children. And the second thing, look at this. Because you love your children, there are times when you don't do what they want you to do, even though you could. There are times when you don't do what your children want you to, even though it's within your power to do. You could do it, but you don't. Why not? Like this. Imagine your kid takes their lunch to school every day. And you say to your kid, no, Dusty, wasn't Dusty for, all right, Dusty, if you weren't here last week, I'm sorry. Don't forget your lunch. Dusty forgets his lunch. I did it. Dusty forgets his lunch. Calls from school. Mama, you bring Mama lunch. Yes, you bring Dusty his lunch. A second time, hey, Dusty, don't forget your lunch. He forgets his lunch. Calls from school. Can you bring me my lunch? Dusty, I told you not to forget your lunch. So you bring Dusty his lunch. 3 days in a row, third time. Dusty, don't forget your lunch. Dusty forgets his lunch. Calls from school. Mama, can you bring me my lunch? Nope. Why? Why? Is it because you don't love him? It's not because you want to punish him. It's because you want to do something in him. Right? You want to speak to his character and his quality. Imagine a child, you're just like, hey, do your homework. Don't let it get late before you get your homework done. Don't let it get late. Okay, Mama, I'm on it. I'm on it. Now, don't do your homework. Don't let it get late now. I'm not going to have it. Listen, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Then it's 10 o'clock at night and they're doing their homework and they're like, Mama, can you help me with my homework? No. Could you? Yes. Honey, if you hadn't waited, if you'd done it when I asked you to, I'd be glad to help you. But you waited till 10 o'clock at night to get your homework done. You need to learn a lesson. We need to understand that when God doesn't do exactly what we want, much just like us, we love our children. I hope you do. We love our children, but we don't always do what our children want. I can remember one time, little Marcus he was actually little, and he was a little guy, and he always was interested when he was little in scary movies. Yeah, even the old, like really old 1939 black and white Dracula movie or something. He always wanted to watch them. I was like, dude, that's going to scare you to death. And he was always asking. Finally, on one time, I don't even remember what it was. I was like, fine, we'll watch this, whatever it was. I don't even remember, some old scary movie. And so he watched it. We didn't get 30 minutes into it. He was done. He's like, I'm freaked out. I was like, all right, later on, it's bedtime. He's like, okay. He was scared to death, right? He was scared. He's a little guy watching a scary movie. Fast forward a week. Some scary, going through the menu, some scary movies on. Dad, can we watch a scary movie? No. Why? Well, why would I say no? Is it because I'm punishing him? Because I don't love him? Or is it because I know what's best? It's because I know what's best. Listen, when our Heavenly Father doesn't answer our prayers in the way that we think that He should, it doesn't mean that He doesn't love us. It doesn't mean that He's punishing us. It means He knows best. And He sees the whole picture. He's always loving